Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review over at Raggy's Taproom, home of beer reviews. Today is, I think, day 12. But this Advent calendar has been a bit battered and beers have fell down, and maybe I should have left it the other side up because I think that would have been a more sensible option. So I'm going to reach in and try and pick out the 12th beer. And there's no on that shelf, so there's no on that shelf either. Oh no, where the bloody hell is the beer gone? Right. So all the top shelf's gone. So sod it, because I'm just going to pick one out. I'm going to turn it upside down and pick one out because I think for some reason that the yeah, they've obviously all fell around. So I'm just going to pick a beer out. Yeah, that old shelf's fell in. We'll go for this one. Ooh, bless you. Hey. Ooh. Okay. So it's a New Zealand beer. And it's called Boneface the Passenger. Yeah, Boneface the Passenger. Never heard of that one. It's a raspberry, passion fruit, hibiscus, Imperial Sour. From Wellington, New Zealand. Boneface Brewing Company. The Passenger's a big taste, fruit-loaded, raspberry, passion fruit, hibiscus, Imperial Sour. Tart as you come to expect from our sours, but the unique combination of fruit will take your taste buds on one hell of a ride. So there we go, 10%. Get rid of that one. I've just reviewed that. So I'm going all in now. I'm just going to pull them out as I pull them out. Fuck's sakes. Don't like noises in the shed. Hear enough of that at work. So yeah, dinosaur beer. And obviously coming from Nottingham, we've got our own dinosaur brewing company called Neon Raptor. So, bit lively. There we go. Just take the top off. Wow, certainly got the raspberry straight away on that. The colour, it's like a bloody orange colour to me. But there you go. Yeah. Here's the colour. Whatever colour that is. Orangey sort of colour to it. A couple of centimetres of head, but that's nothing unusual for a Raggy's pour. On the nose, raspberry at the start. Not getting. I'm not even sure what hibiscus is. I'm getting a biscuity element, but whether that's hibiscus or not, I'm not sure. Ooh, passion fruit, and raspberry. It's both tarty and yet dry. There's definitely a biscuity element. What the bloody hell's hibiscus? And yeah, at least I'm honest. What is a hibiscus? What is biscuits? No, twat. Didn't say that. What's it called? Hibiscus. A-H-I-B. No. Aye. What is hibiscus? Oh, it's a genus of flowering plants in the mallow family. What is the flavour of hibiscus? Okay. Cranberry-like, sweet and slightly earthy. You learn something new every day. It's and beer reviews for me. It's obviously I like a beer, and I'm honest. After a day at work, I come home, and it's nice just to have a couple of beers, 2 or 3 beers. As long as I don't crack open an Imperial ginger beer and get twatted like I did last night, and nearly got a bollocking. Nearly. She was good, you know. Although I was coughing my head off last night, so that didn't please her. Tonight I'll be taking the old cough medicine. I woke up this morning, didn't even realise, and I think I had a great night's sleep. Can't remember coughing at all. No wonder. Pissed out my face. Yeah, the beer really hit me. Oh, it's warmed up now. So, an earthiness to it. I'm actually getting a biscuitiness to it. So, hey ho. Are we always learning? Yes, we are. This is what the World of Beers is about. There's always a learn element. And I've got the hiccups. So by reviewing this tonight, posting this possibly tomorrow, by tomorrow night I'll already be back on course. So obviously a bit of sediment there. Give it a swirl. You can see the sediment as well, to be fair. Let me let that settle for a minute. It's quite a darker looking pour now. More passion fruit looking pour now than what it was. I can see the sediment starting to settle back down. It happens, beers, an Imperial Sour, 10%, get in. Proper Raggy Avenue stuff. That'd have been an interesting beer to do for the Lincoln Green, the Raggy Brew 2. Raggy Brew 2, oh yeah. Hashtag Raggy Avenue. Oh God. Yeah, don't get me started. Air looks awful. Look at the state of that fucker. I need to just shave the bugger off and that'll be done with. When I'd give it a number 2, to be fair, I like a number 2. Yeah. But I'll get the words out in a minute. Yeah, Raggy Brew 2. Hashtag Raggy Avenue. Oh. Raggy Avenue ought to go, wow. Hashtag Raggy Avenue ought to go there, And to me, a beer that is absolutely amazing, Could you imagine if everybody hashtag Raggy Avenue as a beer that, that's a top beer? It'd be amazing, wouldn't it? So now, because of the, that's looking really nice. That actually looks better now than it did at the start. Yeah. Just goes to show that you really need to pour the old bloody can out and get if there is a bit of sediment, to pour it out. Get it in, because now you're getting the proper colour. That looks like a good colour, that does. Passion fruit looking colour. Look at that. It looks thick as well, to be fair. And the passion fruit's really at the forefront now. It's pushed the raspberry to the back of it. Ooh. It's a lovely blend of flavours. Passion fruit and the raspberry. I want to see if there's an earthiness to it. I still get a biscuity thing. I don't know what's going off there. Half the time, but I'm supposed to get a biscuit. I don't get a biscuit, and then when I do, it's a bit like nuts. Sometimes I get a nut. It's always best bitters. Always getting nuts in best bitters. It must trigger my nut thing. There's a proper layer of sediment there, though, at the bottom. Gotta be honest. Tarty. I've tasted a lot more sour beers in the past. So, as you can see, I've gone rogue. I'm just going to pick out beers at random now. Stuff the bloody numbers. I think that at some stage, yeah, you can see where it's moved. Yeah, look, you bastard. What's that one supposed to be? I end up nosing it at the beers if I'm not careful. So I'll put the lid back on. And tomorrow I'm going to come down and I'm going to grab number 13 or whatever number it is tomorrow. I think it's, is it 13 or is it 14 tomorrow? I'm not sure, you know. I've given up on these fucking numbers. 13. So, is there a beer in the 13 slot? There is. And I won't lift it up. I know what I'm getting tomorrow now. So, better wrap up now. Yakking. Some nice ABV. I tell you what, you do not know you're drinking a 10%. Apart from the fact that I may be talking a bit more, but real tartiness there. So, you know when you sip a beer, you get so much. You know when you take a fucking big gulp of beer, you get more. And that's when it really hits you with some beers. Not all beers. Some beers you can get a little sip and you can tell everything you need to know. And other beers, it's a big gulp and then you get the woof of flavour. Try it. Try both. Doing a sip. And then a big gulp. Wrong hole. Wrong hole. Looking at that. I've had a cough all night now. I've been all pissed off with myself. But yeah, you know what I mean. Big massive flavour hit then, where you take a load at once. So try that. Try sipping and then try a bigger gulp, but don't let it go down the wrong hole, for God's sakes. Bloody hell. I'll give you a thump. So we'll leave that there. Boneface. So a couple of New Zealand beers now reviewed. Yeah, lovely beer. The colour on that, beautiful. Out of 5. Good 4.4 out of 5 for me. First ever beer from Boneface Brewing Company out of New Zealand. Stunning colour and great flavour, you know. It was better when the whole can was in, even though there was a slight sediment layer. Sediment's gone now. It happens, you know. I've put beers in the kitchen under the counter. Not that I can't anymore because the counter's sealed. But anyway, yeah, when I could. And there would be sediment, and then when you stand them up like normal, the sediment disappears. God knows what happens to the sediment, but yeah, it just disappears. Obviously, commercial beers are brewed better than bloody home brew. Yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed that. I'd say 4.4, didn't I? Yeah. 10% sour. Get in. Thank you for watching. Wow. Long review.